really love somebody, you want to keep them at home, it is a really challenging job, but it's one that a single person cannot do alone.
When I was down and out.
You really need a community, you need your friends around you, and Home Hospice are an organisation that can enable you to draw on the resources that already exist in your life to let you do what you want to do.
When we're dying, we need our own. We need our family, we need our friends, we need that comfort. Institution can be very lonely death, whereas home, there's no need to ever be lonely.
Say something new, and I'll just sing love.
The patient has a need for palliative care, but the patient has many other needs. The need of intimacy with the family, the need of friendly support, the need of care, the need to be where he or she belongs, the need to be living until they have to die. And that's what Home Hospice is about.
What we got is a beautiful thing.
We're moving into a new time where people are more open to the idea of this. Our fear and denial of death is starting to be sort of chipped away at, and I think the timing's right for it.
Wonderful, beautiful, magical thing.
Home hospice is really important because not only does it help in the final stages of someone's life and the care of that person, but it helps bring community back together again, using that dying person as the catalyst to do it.
God is a wonderful, beautiful, magical thing.
Home Hospice has developed a very simple but very clearly given program to really give enabling help to the carer and their family on what to do and how to do it.
A home hospice mentor is an ordinary person doing extraordinary things, and they come from all walks of life. They could be nurses, may have a nursing background or a teaching background or a social worker background. They could be young corporate people we're finding drawn to this work because of their own personal experience. They come from every walk of life.
Send them love when you're...
My father really had a wonderful vision of his own deathbed scene. One that he used to love sharing with people with a great sense of humour, and that involved his entire family around him, wine being drunk, his grandchildren being present, and his animals being present. And that's exactly the way my father was able to pass away. My involvement with Home Hospice comes from my deep conviction that home is definitely the best place for someone to die.
It's definitely a great experience actually having someone dying at home, because you actually get to see them a lot more, not just at the hospital but every day.
If my father had not been at home, he would have been in a nursing home, and my daughter would have missed out on the relationship that she was able to build with her grandfather. I think what was really significant that she'd experienced him caring for her as a child, and yet in his profound illness, instead of being excluded from the experience, she was able to take a really valuable role. To other people considering the impact of having a child be in a home where someone passes away, I believe it's a really valuable experience.
As well as Social Ventures Australia, there are a number of other organisations that are supporting home hospice now. Cancer Council is a key supporter. The business community of Australia has come on very strongly, which we think is a wonderful addition, that they are willing to become engaged, and also a range of organisations in the community, along with medical practitioners who are very important people in terms of supporting and promoting home hospice.
There is a financial incentive not to do it. As simple as that. It's far easier to churn patients through under the Medicare system, sitting in a surgery 9 to 5 and earn a big income, and not provide the sort of comprehensive emotional and organisational care that's needed for the terminally ill.
People who have done a lot of hard work and been physically very involved in caring for their relative tend to come out of it with more of a smile, and we sit down and have our cup of tea at the end, and generally I've found people say, "I'm glad Mum stayed home."
Nobody else is doing what home hospice does. So the idea that we support people to die with dignity and with family and with community is a really profound program for us, and it represents something that nobody else is doing in Australia right now, and indeed possibly worldwide.
We've got nearly 2,500 volunteers who regularly help us in the Cancer Council. A lot of them have expressed the wish to be able to help cancer patients, and up till now we've not really been able to offer that. All of our regional offices are fully staffed. They've got lots of local volunteers. They've got really good networks into the local community. So Home Hospice is able to actually piggyback onto all of those already, which means that they'll have a rapid start and can really start to engage the mentors. I mean, I think we're starting almost straight away.
What I love about Home Hospice is this idea that we bring these people together to share this experience that is so rich in opportunity. It's rich in opportunity for the dying person, for the carer, for them to have this intimate living time together that you couldn't possibly have in a hospital environment. And it allows for a wider circle of community now to gather around them, hold them, care for them. They want to care. Your friends and neighbours want to be there for you, and in a hospital situation they're put aside.
Love lifted me.
So my vision for the future of Home Hospice is that this program is available to everyone across Australia if they need it. To do that, our organisation needs funding for our own capacity, new mentors all across the country to support the carers in this special work, and we need advocates in the community to spread the word, tell people that this is an option, and encourage people to embrace the option.
I think the future for us with Home Hospice is to very much take it from being a very niche community organisation to being a rapidly recognised key part of the community and the cancer world.
Everyone should take the opportunity of being involved in helping someone in their journey from this life and helping them die with dignity.
It's a very hard thing to express, but it's left me with an amazing sense of peace and joy and triumph about the way that my father was able to live his life fully until the last moment.
That's what I love about it. We're at the end of our lives and we're living until our very last breath.
Me.